Hey all you sketchy people, welcome back to my channel. Jack here, and in today's video we're going to break down 10 years of Sketchy People. I started this project back in July of 2016, and here we are in July of 2026. I've done over 2,100 different sketches from 15 different US states, 9 different countries, and spanning 3 different continents. So, without further ado, let's crack some books and take a look and go down Sketchy People memory lane. So starting here at year 1, Sketchy People started right here with this sketch and this quote, "Aw shit, that's smart. Yeah, real smart." So this guy was playing a video game and taunting his phone. I really like that energy. People ask me, why did you start Sketchy People? And I think Sketchy People started me. As I wasn't looking to do a project, I think the power of life and the need to document was definitely calling to me in like a subconscious form. And you know, I view myself as a cartoonist and part journalist, and when you mix those two together, it's a cartoonalist, and that's what I've dubbed myself. You know, I notate the location, the time, the date, you know, so this is a visual journal of my life. I'm just a conduit of the public for you, and you can fill in, you know, what just happened or what's about to happen. And it really shows moments like this when it's in a snapshot. You know, you don't know the story, you just got the snapshot. And it's very important to keep an open mind like that, to know that in public, to remember you don't have the full story. You just have a snapshot. So it's important to keep an open mind, to not rush to conclusions, and remember the little things in life, because it's the little things in life that make up life, the big thing. I'm too sexy for my shirt. But the line quality here, I really like the style. I kind of like that a lot. But, you know, as you grow with your project, your art changes too, and that's important. So there's year 1. And here's year 2. She's great. One of my favorite things to sketch is cigarette smoke. Iguana. I love this sketch. That iguana was big, and I thought it was a big fake iguana, but then he moved. Year 3. Cover is Larry, and that's Cesar, the no drama llama. And you can see my art style is definitely, the line work is definitely getting tighter. It's a great silhouette. I love drawing silhouettes. Great quotes. I love you. You know I love you. I just don't like you right now. Lloyd Center. I got a lot of memories at Lloyd Center. And this right here is my grandma. She said, "Will you draw me? I want to be a sketchy person." She's no longer with us, but in sketch, she's forever here. Larry and Cesar were all by themselves here at Pioneer Courthouse Square, and I'm like, what is going on with a llama? And I got to talking to him, and we developed a friendship, and we've done a lot of events together. We've been on TV together. This is one of my best friends after an axe throwing contest. Gwar! Year 4. Just want to show you something. So here's the thickness of year 3, and then here's the thickness of year 4. We're definitely getting into a stride, or maybe there's just more sketchiness happening. I don't know. But I think this is the first book where it was a voted cover. So every year I do a voting for the cover. Let you, the sketchy people out there, pick your cover. He reached out years later, like not like within the past year. He's like, "You sketched me once upon a time." And he's like, "That was great. And there I am." And he's like, "Oh, I don't dress like that anymore." But one of the questions I get asked a lot is, do people recognize themselves? And, you know, it's happening more and more. The more people I sketch, the more conversations I have. And, you know, they tell 2 friends, and they tell 2 friends. This is my old man right here. When I look in the camera, there's someone already inside, which is a really funny, kind of funny, simple quote. "Miss you, old man." He passed away last year, but forever lives on as a sketch. These two people I've sketched multiple times. This is, I think, both of their appearance. This is Ghost Jane, and this is Buddy B. And if you've been around town, you've probably seen him performing out and about. There's year 4. So here's year 5. Doesn't get much more Portland than a tall bike. She builds bikes and is a huge bike enthusiast, and that's what I really love about this project, is meeting people and their passions. Coronavirus with their tongue out. And it's March 7th, so the humongous anticipation of this lockdown's coming. It's not here yet, but you could just feel the tension. And it was really interesting to kind of have this project going on as the world starts to lock down. And please stay 6 feet from my van, like knowing that this is kind of the height of the pandemic. You know, even a stuffed bear's got a mask on. This dude has his own whistle. Tweet, tweet, 6 feet, social distancing. Guy's just, sir. This is my uncle right here. I threw my hearing aid battery in the fire. I didn't think it'd explode. And he passed away about a year and a half ago, but you know, to know that he had like this little sense of humor, really funny that he threw his hearing aid battery in there, and it really popped. But Uncle Ray, miss ya, but forever immortalized. Yeah, this lady reached out. This is a sweet drawing. I really like this corgi in the wagon here. A sweet moment, because she's like, oh yeah, that was like the last time we got to go out with my corgi before my corgi passed away. So, you know, you just don't know who you're gonna interact with and meet. You know, I thought when I started this project that, oh, this is my project. I've come to realize that it's all of our projects, because it's you, the people out there, that make this have any, you know, weight to it. Good donuts. Year 6. This is voted on right here. This is Nargle. And Nargle built this skunk costume, and they were out in front of PD Exchange at the book release. Big shout out to Nargle. And I was like, hey, do you want to come on out to Cult, which was a really great shop in Northwest Portland, and do a book release? And not only did Nargle come out, but Nargle brought some friends, and somebody flew from Boston to come out to do the book signing and appear and help celebrate. So that was really, really cool. This is one of my best friends right there on his pogo stick. That's his van right there. Great look. I had to park and just run block after block to catch up with this person, and I'm out of breath, and I'm like, excuse me, I really like your look. Is it okay if I get a photo? I do this project called Sketchy People. I hope basketball never comes back to Seattle. All right, I disagree, but whatever. This person may have been the first person to actually say, you sketched me. No, Batman. Adidas. Overheards. Some good stuff. And here's year 7, as voted on by you sketchy people. This iguana's name is Theodore Legbreaker Rex. Just want to take a moment real quick and note this sketch right here. This is Yohei Sato, and I really like this moment. I love a dog in a basket, but I didn't know who this was when I sketched them. And one of their friends reached out to me and said, hey, you sketched Yohei. And unfortunately, Yohei passed away unexpectedly, and they were like, hey, can we buy that sketch from you? And I'm like, so sorry for your loss. You can have this sketch. What I learned from this is that this project goes beyond the bounds of a page, because it starts, like I said, connecting people. And Yohei's family flew in for the service, from Japan, and they returned home and they shared a picture of a shrine they made for Yohei in their home, and the original sketch of this was on that shrine. I had no idea this project would have that weight to it, that people connect with it. I just really only have the best wishes for the friends and family of Yohei, and I really, even if I never met him personally, that he lives on forever in this sketch. It's another turning point of this project where it's bigger than just moments on a page. If it was just one dog on her lap, okay, it could be a moment, but she had all these doggos, and that really creates for some really fun energy. Shrooms, I got shrooms for sale. Pike Place Market in Seattle. Seattle's one of my favorite cities. Such a great look. Yeah, Seattle brought it that weekend. I just got their Christmas card, and I was like, are they really going to name their baby Fred? Sketchy People Year 8, PNW Hobbyist is the creator of these amazing paper mache and also ceramic. They do a much smaller version of this head, and this is the first time that we went to Europe with Sketchy People, and this is the first thing that we saw. Brando, I talked to Brando at Buckingham Palace, and still in touch with Brando. Great fashion, does a lot of fashion work. One of my favorite places to people watch is actually the cafe inside Powell's Books. This is where this view is from, where you look across the street to Buffalo Exchange. Tall bikes, always good. Back in Seattle, this is for Short Run. The sun is pissing me off. This moment right here is from Depot Bay, Oregon. And when you got, you could have one person in a squid hat. That's one thing, but you get a whole group. And well, you've got a good Sketchy People sketch. This guy was really nice. Met him at a Blazer game. And what I like about this project is that it's really great to meet people and to learn about one another. And Snowflake was his dog, and he was raising money for cancer. And it was great to donate to the cause. And I wouldn't have known about it if I didn't meet him this night, like a fishing captain with his tip cup out. Definitely threw a few euros in there for him. Somebody looking their best in front of the Venus de Milo. Sacré-Cœur in Montmartre in Paris, and this was probably the sketch that took me the longest to sketch of every Sketchy People sketch I've ever done. Mark, where the fuck you at? These dogs make me laugh every time. This is the Dancing Man of Lincoln City, Oregon. I got an A and I didn't even study, bitch. This is Austin, Texas. Definitely keeping Austin weird. He loves beer. And this is Haha the Clown. And I love drawing business signs. This is epic on Hawthorne. I used to live on Hawthorne and 39th. I miss that neighborhood, but we go back there a lot. I talked to this guy. My dog's name is Chariot. He makes these out of just recycled stuff, and I had an extra piece of pizza and gave him a piece of pizza, and we hung out and talked about travels in Portland and whatnot. Sir Eggs Benedict. Chatted with this guy. He's from South Africa and just had amazing fashion sense. And then we took the ferry over to Tallinn, Estonia for a day trip with our dear friends, and that was really great. And Lloyd Center, awesome yo-yo skills on the main street there in Nashville. Shitty advice, a buck. This sketch right here, this is one of the hardest ones I ever did. Drawing cars is very difficult, and this one took a lot. Ooh, we're in Area 51. Love a good pig walk. Thank you so much for watching this video until the end, and thank you so much for all of your support through this decade. Wow, a decade, I can't believe it. You can order the books at my shop. There's a link in the description below, and know that a portion of all proceeds goes to charity. We've raised a lot of money together through the years to help those in need, so thank you so much. I want to share a quote that somebody made on my Meals on Wheels People tour video. This quote was from me, but it's actually for all of us because your support made this possible. And I quote, "It's guys like you who helped disabled older folks like me eat well each day. I just had a delicious tray of pork shoulder, roasted potatoes, and corn for lunch. I almost feel wealthy when I go to my fridge and find beef, pork, poultry, fish. Meals on Wheels People has helped my emotional health so much by eliminating the food insecurity I was suffering." End quote. So, again, thank you so much for making this possible. All of you and art can indeed make a difference. And I feel like I'm rambling, but I'll end it here. So, if I haven't sketched you yet in these first 10 years, stay your true, lovely, sketchy selves, because you could be next. See ya.
Hello, I'm Bob Ross, and I'd like to welcome you to the 10th Joy of Painting series.